So, look, this is my perspective of the matrix that I was telling you about before. These are names that I've given them. I want to ask you to be creative and maybe come up with something more nice or something interesting. So, just to give you a brief explanation, right? So, there are three personality traits that I have used throughout my interview, and also it's of the big 5-factor personality test, right? So you have you have openness. Openness stands for the fact that you are willing to, or you love new things. Like you're open to new things, to experience new things, and you are searching for them. The opposite is then that if you're not open, if you have a low score in openness, that you prefer the old ways. You know, you don't want all that change, you don't want all that new stuff. You like the way it is, like the traditional stuff. And it can also be very hard to change your mind on certain things. Then you have extroversion, which makes sense. You have extroverted people and introverted people. Extroverted people, so high score in extroversion means that you're likely that you prefer to stay in busy areas. You like to be with friends. Like in general, being with people gives you energy, whereas the opposite, so low score and extroversion, says that your energy comes from being alone, reading a book, you know, doing things for yourself. Then neuroticism is the degree of being having anxiety or being pessimistic or scared, fear, you know, these kind of thoughts. So a high level neuroticism means that you are a bit pessimistic in general about things in life, you know. So low neuroticism is that you are not, and you're being quite positive. You're not scared. You're not scared of what's going to happen. You think it's going to be fine. Whatever's going to happen in the future, you're going to be fine. Whereas high neuroticism score can be more a sense that, yeah, you're scared, you know, what's going to happen to the future. Okay. So then the first category, ordinary Jane Joe, is low experience. Okay, so then maybe explain that. So a degree in experience is the degree of experience given by a store. So low experience in a sense means that you prefer, you don't really mind. You know, like you like to have an experience, but it doesn't have to be crazy event with movies and colorful this and colorful that. No, you just want good customer service and it's fine, you know. You don't need all that splashy blah blah. Then high experience is of course the opposite, meaning that you want these crazy, extraordinary experiences, and this is what makes you go to store, you know. Then you have here degree integration. So low integration means that you want it to go slow. Like you like all these new integrations, the fast-paced technology and everything, but take it slow with you, you know? It's you don't want it to go too fast. Like you're a bit scared of it at the same time. Like if you want to give it to me, then just do it with time. You know, introduce me to the new things. And then high integration means then, oh, I made a mistake. You see the mistake? You see the mistake? Oh, no, this is both. This is high integration. Sorry, yeah, because it's here. High integration is here. So high integration then means that you are, that you want it now and you want it fast. You know, like you've been waiting for this new things forever and you don't mind if they come now or tomorrow. Like you wanted them yesterday, and it will only excite you more if they come faster. So this is kind of the terms, right, that I'm using. So then you have ordinary Jane Joe, right? So ordinary Jane Joe wants low experiences and high integration, meaning experience don't have to be great, it can just be normal and it's fine. But it's also nice if they can come now, you know, like you just want regular customer service and you don't need all the colors, but yeah, I want them now. I don't want them slowly. I prefer to have them as of right now. Okay. Then you have Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez is the one that wants everything and wants it right now, right? You want all the experience, all flashy things, and you don't mind to have it tomorrow. You don't want to be slowly integrated in the stuff. No, you just want it. A late bloomer is then someone who wants low experience and low integration, so the opposite of the previous one. So you don't really want all the flashy things, and even if you want to give me something new or special, do it slowly. You know, like you don't want it really. You're a bit scared of it, so if you want to give me something which is not that big, just do it slowly, you know. And then the Hasselhoff is someone who wants high experience with low integration. So makes sense now, I think. That's someone that wants to have all the experiences but wants it to be slow and surely. For example, this is a big one in terms of friendship. Like people usually want friendships, but which is a high experience form, but want it slowly and surely, you know, and cannot be created fast, has to become very like into the process over months or years even. So this is kind of my sketch. And then you see, of course, that Ordinary Joe has openness low to mid, right? Because she doesn't really want experience. The neuroticism is quite low because she's not scared of integration, right? She feels like new changes are gonna be positive. Then as for extroversion, is low to mid, because usually, generally speaking, you can say that an extrovert would want more experiences, crazy feelings, crazy thoughts, whereas an introvert might want it to be slow and doesn't really care and wants to be home anyway. So therefore you can say, generally speaking, extroversion can be low to mid. That is why also you see here that extroversion is low mid, and here as well, because they both want low experiences, and here you can see high experience, so is mid to high, right? And also here, like a low integration means low openness, but here high experience means high openness, and here mid to high, right? And then neuroticism on high integration means low neuroticism, but low integration means mid to high or mid to high neuroticism, because yeah, well, so here they're not scared of the future, and here they might be a bit more scared. Here I say mid-high because I think neuroticism is a complicated variable, because if you are a medium neuroticism, it's generally that negativity has a dominant effect on positive feelings. So if you already mid neuroticism score, if you already have mid neuroticism score, you can already want low integration, right? And if you're high, then you totally want low integration, therefore. Now, what I could do, I could create a schedule like this, right? To make an extra one in the middle to have like normal version. But I think in that case, I would take out the flexibility and the creativity of this model, right? So I could make it more specific, right? But then really every person has to belong to one box. Whereas here, you know, you can be low mid and you can still be Ordinary Joe, you know, like low, you can be low, you can be medium here and low here and still be Ordinary Joe, you know, so you can interchange a bit the things. And then I would be low, medium, you know, like it would really be very structured. And in this way, have more flexibility into giving the consumer a box, as to say.